it through to the weekend. Choi Yeon-woo birdied her final hole of the second round to make it through to Saturday, and heartbreak for the likes of Choi Hye-jin and Choi Ye-rim just missing out at 2 over par. Your back marker at the moment, well, that's Jang Eun-soo. 3 over for the day, 4 over for the championship. So a warm welcome back to Jeju for Saturday action here at the Samdasoo Masters. Present two-way tie for the lead, Yoon Ina and Kang Chae-yeon. Chae-yeon went out in 5 under par 31 on her front side. Just coming up a little short there into the 10th. Second season on the KLPGA Tour for Kang. Lost her card at the end of 2023. Had to get it back through Q School. What a weekend she has ahead of her. Now out to the 9th. And this is Park Hye-jun. Birdie opportunity here. Right around 30 feet. Dropped the shot at the par 5 8th, unfortunately, but still 1 under par for her front 9 this afternoon. Great finishing hole to the front 9 here at Blackstone, the 333-meter par 4 9th. Needless to say, the right side of this hole must be avoided. Big penalty area, snakes all the way up the entire length of this hole. A couple of well-placed bunkers do catch out the tee shots that are a little bit too conservative and straight into the left rough. Once you do find the fairway, fairly accessible green and hole location today. It's just tucked in that back right corner. So really, the further left you go, the better angle you have to try to avoid having to cover most of that right-hand trap for your approach into the target. Pin today, 23 on from the front, just 6 from the right. Final group of the day. Lee Ga-young into that very heavy rough on the left-hand side. Really couldn't even get enough club on it to challenge the green. So just doing the right thing, trying to nudge it up there closer towards the front left edge and try to make hard work of a 4. Fascinating stuff from Kang Chae-yeon. Only turned pro the tail end of 2022. Mentioned that rookie season she had on the KLPGA Tour. back in 2023, finished outside of the top 90 on the money list. 13 starts this year. She's only made 5 cuts. This is uncharted territory for Kang. That'll be to avoid the first bogey of the day with the 20-year-old. Tee shot right down the middle of the fairway at 9 for Yoon Ina. Does have the one win back in 2022, the KLPGA Tour at the College and Queen's Crown. Good safe shot there. Bring any sort of trouble into play. Ina has already lost in a playoff earlier this season. He's wasted no time in finding her stride back on the KLPGA Tour again after serving her almost 2-year suspension for a cheating incident at the Korean Women's Open a couple of years ago. Guy Young got her second win back at the Lotte Open about 6 weeks back. Just coming out that first cut of rough, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Just play for a bit of release here. Don't have to worry about this stopping too quickly. Yeah, not bad. Chae-Yoon's best finish as a professional was 11th at the E1 Charity Ladies Open last year at Silhaewon. Bang Shin-sil powered her way to a maiden victory. Best finish this season, a 16th at the Kyochon Honey Ladies Open. That, unfortunately, is going to be a first drop shot of the day. Started moving day so promisingly. 4 birdies in a row to start. Picked up another at 8, but she will now surrender the lead to Yoon Ina. Back to 9 under for Kang. Birdie putt now from the back fringe of this 9th green. Just be a gentle downhiller all the way to the cup, and anticipate this should break a little from left to right. And once again, you see it from this sort of range, just outside of 30 feet. It's not a putt you're expecting to make more often than not. I'm always content to just give it a decent roll. If it drops, great. If not, just leave yourself some kind of stress-free tap in for par. the line. Maybe just got too caught up in it. Forgot to hit it. It's no gimme just yet. Only player in the field who's posted 2 rounds in the 60s so far this week, Yoon Ina. Park to start her back 9. Elevated tee box here at 10, so that ball will carry a little bit further. Young. Guarantee you this would feel like a birdie. If you could roll this par putt in. Oh, brilliantly done. Lee Ga-young hanging in there. Turns in 1 under par 35. First look of the afternoon at Lim Jin-young, who's hit a lovely shot into the 10th. Has this now for birdie to join Yoo Hae-ran and Park Hye-jun in a share of 3rd. Well done indeed. So 4 players now at 7 under par. Ga-young, Hye-jun, Hae-ran and Jin-young. Second birdie of the day for her. Absolutely rotten afternoon for Lee Hyun-ju. Started the weekend 7 under par, but goodness me, look at that front 9. 6 over to the turn. Gone from solo second to a share of 27, the span of about 2.5 hours. Ina to remain 1 shot ahead. Putt shouldn't do too much break-wise. Just a inside left lip putt with good committed pace. Confidently stroked in. Ina leads by 1 heading into the back 9 here on day 3 of the JejuSamdasoo Masters. Confirmation then. Ina by 1 over Chae-yun and 3 over a quartet at 7 under par. nicely positioned here on 10 for Park Hye-jin. 128 left to the hole. Just got to make sure you avoid that bunker short that caught out Kang Chae-yun. Sensible shot there. Out a little bit long and right for Park. To the 11th now with Kang. Pretty good shot. Just releasing on a little bit. Should cling on to the back edge of the green though. Can't see nothing wrong with that. And have a look at this par 4 10 to start the back nine. Pretty much straight away at 356 meters. Plays a touch shorter than that, being downhill. Just got to be wary of that bunker on the right that's caught up one or two players today. Most of the field going to be coming in with sort of mid to short irons. Where the pins cut today, just 10 from the front and 15 from the left edge. That front bunker could catch out a stray ball or two if you're just not quite precise enough with your yardages. It's going to be tough to find a fall from that sand. It's a deep trap. It's a nasty one. 4, not a bad score on 10 this afternoon. Just got to be wary here. This one moves a fair amount from right to left. Side up that little shoulder, have it feed back to the hole. Just wasn't committed to hitting it hard enough, unfortunately. Back on the tee. Going on here, not quite sure why, but pegs in the ground for Lee Ga-young. Like I mentioned, fairly straightaway hole here. Only real danger spot off this tee box is that right-hand fairway trap. Absolutely safe as houses down that left-hand side for Lee Ga-young. leaning like this one's heading a bit right. Okay. Just finish up in that first cut of rough, but no bother.
자, 그럼 플레이 중에는 카메라 좀 누르지 말아주세요. 자, 플레이하겠습니다.
With her power, I think that right trap is carryable for her, even if she were to miss it a little bit right. So it does make this tee shot a little wider.
나와주세요. 길좀 서주세요. 빨리 걸어지 나갈게요. 길좀 서주세요.
Ahead on the green, this for par. Okay. Nicely rolled in there. Slow looking putt awaits Kang Chae-yeon, back edge of the 11th. So you're putting into that darker coloured green. Gotta give this one a good hit to get it to the cup. Oh, that's a classy response from her first drop shot of the day. Moves back into a share of the lead with Yoon Ina, courtesy of a 6th birdie here on day 3. Jump up ahead to the par 3 13th. Tee shot here for Im Jin-hee, who's coming off a 3rd birdie in 4 holes. Up into a share of 3rd at 7 under now. And that's a very classy shot from him. Yu-hei Ran, another player that's on that 7 under par mark. Birdie start to her back 9. First 2 wins as a pro did come at this championship, back-to-back years. He does like the island of Jeju. 3 of her titles have come from this little spit of paradise. Rounding out this 3-ball, Lee Jae-yong back at 4 under par. 2 early birdies to start, but a drop shot and a bunch of pars since. Park Ji-young. Got off to a pretty solid start with birdies at 1 and 3. Hasn't made one since. And unfortunately not going to find one there at the 12th. So, good spot here for Ga-young, second to the 10th. Just tucked it a fraction, but actually no trouble there at all for Lee Ga-young. Have about 35 feet for birdie. Absolutely stamped that tee shot. Yoon Ina couldn't have walked out and placed it in a better spot. She's been very good at staying patient and crafting birdie opportunities all throughout this championship so far. The speed that she has, she can create lots of spin. Stop this one very quickly. Just like that. Park Hyun-kyung. Birdie putt here. So the current leader of the money list. Just dropped a shot back at 11. Straight back there at the 12. Back inside the top 10 goes Hyun-kyung. Great bounce back birdie at 11 sees her draw level with Yoon Ina at the top of the leaderboard once again here on day 3 at Blackstone on Jeju Island. outside chance for Lee Ga-young to perhaps find a birdie here at 10, try and break out of that quintet at 7 under par. Got a decent look. Oh, lovely try. Now Heron came up just a little shy with that tee shot at the 13th. Not a difficult chip she's left herself. Doesn't sound like the best contact, maybe a little low on the face. Able to get the check she wanted. Scrambling for par now. Very fine wedge shot to this point. Downhill slider to regain sole possession of the lead. Just outside of 10 feet here for Yun. She'll pour it right in the middle. She keeps up this form. She is going to be tough to catch this weekend, mark my words. Showing absolutely no signs of slowing down. Yun chasing again. 6-iron from 155 into the 12. What breeze there is, should just be coming off her left.
이에요? 아니 너무 그냥 그건 별론데? 아이 그건 별론데? 스타일이 별론데? 왜 예쁜데? 사기만 하면 사기만 하면
Great tee shot at 13.
그치 이게 중요하잖아.
Feel the birdie though.
힘이 없어. 파이팅! 그런 표정 또 나온다 TV에. 왜? 테레비 나온다. 테레비 나온다. 안비야.
Here the one drop shot today, coming back at the 9th hole for you. Just an outside left edge. This putt for the KLPGA Tour player. He'll return to South Korean golf to kickstart the second half of the season on the KLPGA Tour. What a boost in star power he brings to an already stacked field. Clumsy, no other word for it. A bogey from just off the front edge of a green, inexcusable for top-level professionals. Now, your championship leader, Ina. This is aggressive, going with driver on 11. Seen there's trouble left. Ooh, softly, softly. She's gonna get away with it. Further up the hole. Third shot now for Park Hye-jun. Now, Ga-young also going with the driver.
와주세요.
우측 어디까지 괜찮아요?
우측? 요 앞에 저기 멀리 하얀 나무 있지? 산 오른쪽.
Park for her par. Ooh, trying to get away. It slips in the side door. Keeps her within 4 shots of Ina's blistering pace. Up to 13, Park Ji-young. Front right hole location today. Carried about 2-3 yards on the green. You should expect some release. It's a putt, but not exactly what you would call a realistic birdie opportunity here for Kang Chae-yun. Look at the slope that she's got to contend with. Downhill all the way for her from that right side of the green. This front left pin on 12. It's going to be pretty slippery. Should be working from right to left as well. All about getting the pace right here for Kang Chae-yun. Again, this is only her 6th cut she's made this season. Waiting for her playing partner Lim Jin-young to stick a marker on it before she gets set to go. Really nice weight on that putt. Superb touch from Kang Chae-yun. A different experience this weekend. A lot of eyes on her. Suddenly a lot of attention on the young 20-year-old. She's holding her nerve.
안 걸린다. 안 걸린다.
그만 가주세요. 뒤로 와주세요. 뒤로 와주세요. 한번 더. 제 뒤로 와주세요.
155?
155? 130.
Looks to be sitting okay in that left rough for Ina. Wispy looking lie, but should be able to get club on back of the ball without too much difficulty. That's going to be slightly above her feet and an upslope as well, which should promote a high draw. Not a bad thing when you've got a couple of trees about 20 yards in front of you in a direct line to the pin. While she assesses that, we'll right back to the middle of the fairway for Lee Ga-young's second shot. No tree trouble at all for her. Pretty much take dead aim at this one. done with at least one more club there, Ga Young. Get 25 feet short. Park Hye-jun bunkered at the 13th, but she's on the upslope. Does simplify this shot slightly. Park Hye-jun, excuse me. Very nicely played. Like I mentioned, this lie is actually going to help, shape the ball the way she needs to. Started at the windmill in the distance, let it naturally sling around from right to left. Ooh, did that carry? I'm pretty sure it carried the water. It might just be stuck in that upslope, short of the green. Always a little uncomfortable when you can't see your target, but you know there's trouble to the right. I think that ball should be fine for your leader. Back to 13 and Park Ji-young for birdie. Uphill left to righter. It looked like it had the pace the minute it left the putter face, unfortunately. Indicating that the ball's pitched there past the margin of the penalty area and then kicked back towards the water.
해저도 아니라 잡힌 게 의미가 없어.
그런가?
해저도 아니라 박힌 게 상관이 없지 않아요? 그럼 한번 불러볼까요?
얘는 못 봤지 않나?
못 받은 걸로 알고 있어요. 안할 거예요, 아마. 제가 알기로는 그러지 않아요.
He's got it. He made the mark at the penalty area, but of course the changes in the rules of golf now allow you to ground the club
그지?
in the penalty area, provided you're not improving the lie. There's ample amount of green to work with here. Most of the journey is going to be uphill. Got a fairly lofted club, so looking to maybe pitch this about 15, 18 feet short of the hole where she was standing a moment ago. Yeah, not going to get any sort of check on this ball from that thick rough. So very much a pitch and release kind of shot required.
해도 되잖아요.
어?
해도 되잖아요.
컷 되고. 그냥 그린에만 올리자, 그린에만.
Lying pretty poorly. Took a full gouge at that one, Ina. Well, it is her turn to be struggling for par here. Out to Kang Chae-yeon. Got a 6-iron at this 13th tee. It's a narrow opening to this green that they're trying to pitch into. She's found it. Good shot. Stay there. Stay there. That's fine. First look of the day at Ro Seung-hui, who was firing darts at pins all throughout the course of Friday. And there's another here on Saturday. Great shot from the Korean Women's Open champion. Getting better and better. Almost a guaranteed birdie 3 coming up. Guyang gonna putt first while Ina figures out her 4th shot. Guyang's putt, just a slow one. Uphill all the way for Lee. At the line, good roll there. Yejin, 2nd to the 12th. Oh, and it's a good one. Beautiful shot, straight over the top of the flagstick. Ina. Par putt now from just off the edge of the green. Should want to fall to her left as this just loses pace around the cup. Almost a great save there, but it's going to be a drop shot, and it's going to mean that Kang Chae-yeon is going to be back tied at the top of the board with her once again. Jun's birdie putt just breaking across the front edge of the cup there, unfortunately. Good try. Also just shows you how much slope there is in some of these greens, particularly with some of the hole locations we're seeing this Saturday. Ro Seung-hui missed a couple of short ones on her back 9 yesterday. Don't expect her to miss this one, though. Yeah, very good three there from Ro Seong-hui. Takes it back into a share of 6th. Balances her books for the Saturday round. Now Ina for her bogey to drop back to 10 under.
선수분들 먼저 지나갈게요.
Guillaume trying to tickle one in from the edge of 13. It's been a difficult day for Park, but that should bring a smile back to her face. Nice little chip in there. That's 3 over for the day. Kim Jin-hee just through the back of the green here at the 14th. Wow, egging that one on, but it just didn't have enough on it. An outside chance here at 13. She's just seen Park Bo-kyum chip it in that side of the green, but par's okay. Comfortable, easy 2-putt. He ran after that really silly bogey at 13. Chance to get back to 7 under with this birdie look at the par 5 14. Oh dear. That putter has blown hot and cold in years past. Yu Hei-ran. Fortunately, it's pretty ice cold at the moment. No, just going with the 3 wood off this 12 tee for Yoon Ina. Dogleg slightly from right to left. Try and take it over that big left-hand trap as a start line. It out a bit right, but it should say short of the run out in that fairway. Great try there from Bang Shin-sil. Putt at the 15th. She's 3 under par for her third round. Cheyun just to mop this one up to stay level with Ina, 10 under par. Nicely done.
일곱, 여섯,
밖에 안 돼요? 내리막 시작이?
일곱, 여덟 살. 그래서 150. 아까 이분 있어.
오른쪽 공간 별로 없어.
근데 후가 안 봐도 될 거야.
Now just spun out a little bit off that tee shot, Ina, so a bit further back than she would have liked coming into 12. Just not going to make it up that first step in the green. Kyung. Up the hill into this back right pin on 14. Also with pocket to access. What if you can do that? Young. 7-9 here. Got to make sure you carry it at least halfway up this green. Sounded a little heavy. Did that toe just turn over a little? Yeah. Bit of a wide one there from Guy Young. Back to 13. Yejun. Popular choice of club off this 158-meter tee. Sounds a bit thin. Is that hitting a little right as well? Plenty of club on it. Middle of the green here means it's going to be a pretty slow putt from this central valley. Good pace on it. Decent there from Hui. Guy Young, pretty basic little chip shot here. Got a decent lie. Plenty of green to play with. Just a little firm with her pace, but still inside of 5-6 feet. Expect her to roll that one in more often than not. Simple layup left for Kang Chae-eun here with this back right pin. Absolutely have to be coming out of the fairway for maximum control if you want to keep it in that correct section. Job done. Up on the green, really nice wedge shot to leave herself this for birdie. Take her back to 5 under par. Nicely done, good conversion there for Park Hyun-kyung. Birdie, bogey, birdie, bogey, birdie on this back 9. Get herself back inside the top 10 now. Kina. Slow putt up and over this ridge. turned left wrist with positive stroke. See that ball hitting the back of the cup. Sold out very nicely this week, Junina. He's been going in with authority. He's tied at 10 under. Jinhee fairly trapped off the tee on 15, but far enough back. The lip's not going to be an issue. That didn't sound very positive. Try and scamper up on the green. Miss it there for Jinhee.
Yeah, right at it. Good. Raising a little.
Guy out. The par. 12. Okay, well done. Just one under par for her round today, but still very much in the picture. Now Bang Shin-sil up at the 17th, second shot in for her. She's having a very productive day, 3 under the card.
언제 걸리면 안 돼! 아, 백스핀 걸려버려. 2m 더 왔어야 돼. 이거 2m만 따고 안 됐어.
Front edge of 15. To throw it up. That 10-feet shot with a bit of spin. Okay, Guy Young to the tee at the 13th with a 6 iron. Oh, had it bang on line, just comes up half a club short.
플레이하겠습니다. 카메라 멈춰주세요. 카메라 미리.
Ina, imagine this would be no more than a 7 for her. After that one pretty hard. Good solid shot. Back up to 14 and a birdie putt for Kang Chae-yun for the outright lead. Fortunately, nowhere near. Shinsil, middle of this 17th green.
나이스.
Re-putting from there earlier. Pace as well from Bang Shinsil. Electing to putt this one from the front edge of 13. I think that's the right play. Into the green, easy to get the leading edge stuck into the ground like Yuhei Ran did. Much more percentage option from here for Guy Young. Good amount of swing from right to left. This one's on a nice line. Oh, unlucky. Flips out on the high side as well, so that trundles by another foot or two, but still a great try. Yejun's second on the way at 14. Cleaned that one up nicely. Jinhee, now par putt at the 15th. Activating full scramble mode, but all stubbornly staying above ground. Outside opportunity for Ina's birdie here at 13. Uphill, working from left to right, but one of those putts, particularly when they're coming uphill, it's very easy to underread. Got to make sure you start it far enough left and pacey enough to hold that line. Overread it, hardly moved. Fooled both of us, Ina. Yep. Cast iron 3. Chae-yun on the 15th tee. Her line's just at that far right-hand trap. Oh, gets a huge break, bounces it out of the left-hand trap, and now in a perfect position down the fairway. Getting the breaks right now, I'll tell you that much. Park Hyojin, third to the 14th. Distance control, pretty good is your answer. Now to clean up for par at the par 3 13th. Oh no, that one drifts wide. Second drop shot of the day. Like Sky Young back to 6 under par.
머리 못하잖아.
실례하겠습니다. 이동 멈춰주세요. 앞에. 같이 호흡 좀 해주세요. 부탁드릴게요. 실례하겠습니다. 카메라 멈춰주세요.
카메라 소리 안 나게 해주세요. 부탁드립니다. 좀만 안쪽으로 들어와 주시겠습니까? 감사합니다.
This is the correct play on a hole where you can't reach into, even for the longest hitters like her. So smartly plod your way up.
실례하겠습니다.
A little chippy drive up down that left-hand side. Good shot. Lin Jin Yong, second to 15. Okay, not flirting with that front trap at all. Good, smart shot out to the fat side of the green. Cheyun. Starting on a much more aggressive line, just covers the bunker. That's twice now she's gotten lucky on this 15th hole, and she's got herself about a 20-footer for birdie now. You're going to need good breaks if you want to win golf tournaments. You've just got two of them on the same hole. You go back to 14 and Park Hye-jun looking to get up to 8 under par. Jin Hee at the par 3 16th, just coming off the back of that drop shot at 15. She's back at 6 under now. Lovely roll on that, slips by the left side.
더 가려면 이쪽으로 붙여야 되거든요. 중대탑 쪽으로 가야 되는 눈이 나무 같은 거 그냥 나는 쳐가지고 빼서 5번 아니야. 4번이 어디 갔어? 뒷바람인데? 왼쪽으로 갔어.
And laying up in the par 5 is not so much about getting it as close to the green as possible. It's more about what kind of third shot would I like to leave myself into the hole location. And ideally, when you need spin, to keep it in a little segment of the green where the hole's cut today on this 14th. Leave yourself a full yardage, and certainly to give yourself the best angle, this one needs to be just left center of the fairway for Ina. Just got a long iron out here. Done. Young looks like that was a hybrid. Trying to poke this up a little bit further down that fairway. Hayran at the 16th, left to right, just slips by on the high side. Lim Jin-yong, 91. Much like the putt we just saw from Hayran up here at 16. This one breaks from left to right. Should stay fairly flat though, so can get aggressive with this. Oh, beautifully rolled in there. Little bonus birdie. Oh, Lim Jin-yong takes it a 6 under. Putt. Bang Shin Sil giving it a crack into at the home hole. Just caught the greenside trap. I think that Yuna's got to be wary of here is catching a little bit too much spin with his third shot. She's a little short and left here with the spin that she can create. That could suck down to the lower level of this split-tiered green. So if anything, got to make sure she carries this at least 100, maybe 105, just past the pin. Expect it's going to come to a stop pretty quickly. Don't want to come up short here. That's the only mistake with this third. Oh, excellent shot. Kept it underneath the hole as well. Beautiful stuff from Yunina. For birdie. Not to beat. Third coming into 14 for the struggling Yu Hyun-ju, who's 5 over the card today. Great shot. Now to the 16th, and Park Ji-young on the tee. Trying to get a share of 10th right now at 5 under. She's got 8 iron. Pigeon. Nicely placed, middle of this 15th fairway. Slight downhill line. Now, what can we read from that facial expression since we haven't seen the ball land on the green? Not too good, not too bad either. Wonderful stuff there from Jin Heat, throwing an absolute dart at the pin. Now Guy Young from the back edge of 14. Young after that great tee shot at the 16th. Is this for birdie? Seen so many putts this week lip out. Great try from Park. Shinsil not in the bunker by the looks of things, just on the upslope. Pretty straightforward little pitch shot left. Was that a little heavy? It's looked like that club labored to get through the rough. Now for birdie in the outright lead again, Yoon Ina at 14. He's got it. Great birdie from Ina. Back to 11 under. Back out in front.
슬라이스 맞아. 바로 플레이하겠습니다.
멈춰주세요.
Give her full credit. After going out in 46, could have easily packed it in. 6 over par through 9. Did already pick up one birdie this backside. Just to try and get her round back to just the 4 over par.
Okay.
Well done, Yu Hyo-ju. Showing that fighting spirit on this backside. Second birdie in 3 holes. Inside the top 20. She's chasing again now, Kang Chae-yeon. Slightly downhill to this 16th green. She's got 8 iron. Didn't like that. Where's that gone? Oof. Short left, but she's on an upslope. round of the afternoon. This putt for a 68. Just wanders a little low. Still, it's going to be a solid round of 69. Played herself squarely back into this championship. Start the final round 6 under par. Oh no, that was Sawyer Jin for a par on the last. That would have been for 68. She's going to match Bang Shin Sil. Close to round of 69. Hung Ji Won, awkward one here at the 17th. Roh Seung Hui just outside of the bunker, beg your pardon, at 15. Not a lot of green to work with. Got place with a wide open club face. Just a little stab and run. Great touch. Really, really good touch from the Korean Open champion. Gonna putt this one. Collar might be a bit of a hindrance just behind her ball, so might have to be a little bit more steep with her attack angle. Putter head got tangled up in that collar of rough. Again, faced with one of those testers for par. Down on the tee box, Guy Young. Yejun to keep herself in solo third. Well, she's got a 2-shot cushion on 4, so either way she's going to be third, but unfortunately that 2-shot cushion has just turned into a 1-shot cushion. Third bogey of the day, back down to 7 under goes Park Yejun. It's back the shot she picked up back at 14.
카메라 소리 안 나게 부탁드립니다.
Can easily fly that left trap even with a 3-wood, so doing the smart thing here. Can drive her if she just blocked it a little bit, could easily run through the fairway into the far right-hand traps. Straightforward bump and run. Very clumsily played from Kang Chae-yeon.
왼쪽으로 하나만 옮겨주세요.
왼쪽? 어디서 옮겨야 돼?
편하게 그냥 왼쪽에 옮겨주세요. 감사합니다.
당기는데?
네.
Second shot really deserves a birdie on 15.
나이스!
That's exactly what Im Jin Hee is going to deliver. Quality iron shot, nice conversion. She moves alongside Park Hyo Jun at 7 under par. Jin Young, bet 16 for birdie. Has she hit it? Has she hit it? No, she had the line, just 6 inches shy.
대망님하고 대빵님하고 태능자네가 건강 좋아질 사람 많다. 나이 좀 드는 사람. 그래가지고 걔부터 드셔야 걔가. 이 나이 때 건강 관리 잘 해야 또.
Well, Park Hyun Kyung up at the penultimate hole. Back at 4 under par again. It has been a rather topsy-turvy back 9 for Hyun Kyung. That is going to improve the situation. Great shot there from Park. 3 birdies and 3 bogeys on her backside as we go back to Kang Chae-yeon's par-saving putt at 16. That's just really poor. Just off the edge of the green. Badly misjudged that chip shot. Ina's lead is going to grow.
이거 먹어볼래? 마스카트 좋아할라나? 양갱가?
So 128 left for Yoon Ina. Getting into 15. Should just be a pretty smooth 9-iron for her. Distance control once again. Drops back with a second bogey of her back 9. Kang Chae-yeon still 4 under par for today. Take nothing away from her. I mentioned at the top of the show, uncharted waters for the 20-year-old. Ina's lead grows to 2 in the closing stages of day 3 here at the JejuSamdasoo Masters. Up to 16T and Park Hye-jun. Got 9 iron here. Gonna have to be a pretty hard one. Oh, it was the right club. Great shot. One of the best we've seen in the 16th hole this afternoon from Park Hye-jun. For a little bit of daylight at the top of the leaderboard, Ina to stretch her lead to 3. Not to be, but good positive effort. Leaking this a little bit right. No. Oh, fooled us with the body language there. Jae-yun. Park Hyun-kyung. 3 birdies, 3 bogeys on her backside. And 4 birdies on the backside. Hyun-ju for yet another birdie. This time on 15. Great effort. Roh Seung-hui. Birdie at the par 3 16th. Pretty quick coming down the slope. Gets it to drop in the left side. That's a wonderful 2 from Roh Seung-hui. Came out of nowhere at Rainbow Hills a couple of months back for that maiden KLPGA Tour title. In the hunt once again. Really feeling very comfortable with all the attention she's getting as Korean Women's Open champion. Solid par. Jin-young up at the 17th. Seven iron from 143, but she's leaning like this is a touch left. Left indeed. Park to convert after that excellent tee shot. No, loses that one low. Taeyun coming up the hill to the penultimate hole. Imagine it's a 7-iron as well. That ball got down pretty quickly. Thankfully, it's come down on the green. Now Yuhei Ran. To a flying start on that back nine, but after that bogey at 13, it's just been a run of pars since. She's up at the home hole now with 119 to go. All over it, maybe just a club too long. Could she finish birdie and perhaps book a spot in the final group tomorrow in Jinhee? It only plays 147 meters, the par 3 16th, and you'd like to think it's a fairly straightforward looking birdie opportunity on the scorecard, but from what we've seen today, it's anything but. That pin's in the front section, 13 from the front, 10 from the right, but despite a couple of really good iron shots like we saw from Park Hye-jun, like we saw from Park Ji-young, birdies are still pretty hard to come by, but still, it's a hole where you shouldn't be walking off the green with anything worse than a par 3. Solidly done from Yun. This yardage just might be a bit in between clubs for her, so expect her to take something off a longer club, just feather one in. Not too bad, airs on the side of caution, a little bit long, absolutely fine there. To the tee box at the last. At the 17th, Ro Seong Hui. Ga-young just been stuck in neutral a little bit, this back nine. Day reel for Lee Ga-young, and that sounded heavy. Friendly kick onto the front edge of the green. She just hasn't really been giving herself very good looks at birdie. day 3 of the 11th JejuSamdasoo Masters. And Lim Jin Young is on that second shot, finish left. Big downhill slope to contend with this pitch. Got to play this one high and soft. Didn't quite carry it far enough. Actually pitched it into the upslope. Pulled the sting out of it. Now she is in real danger of dropping a shot. Next to go on 17T, also with driver. Birdie putt from the middle swale for Kang Chae-yun.
그렇지,
Nice line. Oh, it just falls off low at the end, but a really good effort from Kang.
나이스 파. 강철 화이팅.
Just an uncomfortable kind of putt remaining for Lim Jin Young here. This one downhill sliding from left to right, but also the severity of that slope that she's standing on is going to mean that the level of her feet is going to be slightly above the level of the ball, which always makes things just that slightly more uncomfortable. Quite easy to catch it out of the bottom of the putter. Very hard to strike it sweetly out of the middle of the face. Seeing your posture on these ones. That is really nicely holed. Just had enough on it. That is a world-class 4. Im Jin Hee on 18. Birdie opportunity. Left it late to find a first birdie of the afternoon in 8 straight pars before 3 birdies in 4 holes. Bogey of the day coming on 15, and should she pop that one in without incident, it's going to be a round of 69. Jin Hee. Now Ga Young back at 16. Uphill right to lefter for a 2. This is back to 18 and that middle tier, Lee Jae-young. That slope, working from right to left and into the bottom of the cup. Great closing birdie there for Lee Jae-young. Slip herself up to 5 under par and into a share of 10th. Bookend birdies in her round of 70. To extend the lead, Ina for birdie at 16. Brilliantly holed. Haven't seen many putts hold at that 16th hole, but what can stop Yoon Ina right now? That's a 5th birdie of the day. She leads by 3. And hopefully the final stroke in Yoo Hye-ran's day. Had a look, just didn't want to drop. Going to be a 2 under par 70 for Yoo Hye-ran. With Ina picking up birdie at 16. You just wonder if the 6 unders might be a little bit too far back going into tomorrow's final round if things remain the way they are. Hyunju. Look at that good tee shot into the par 3. Got a big birdie there as well. 3 under for her backside. Inching her way back up towards the top 10 after a disastrous start to moving day. At the last, Jin Hee rounded 69 today. Another par going into Sunday, 5 back at the moment. How far back is she going to be come day's end as we go back to the tee box and Kang Chae-eun with a 3-wood. Seung-hui, middle of the fairway at 17. Can she get it all the way onto that back plateau where the pins cut this afternoon? Oh, yes, she can. It's going to be a quick putt, but on the correct level. Kim Kyung up at the 18th. 4 birdies already this back 9 for Park. Love to find a 5th. Took off on a good line. Just didn't quite have the legs. Still, pretty solid shot. Gonna pad her lead at the top of the money list and points list at the end of this first event of the second half of the 2024 season. Now back to 17. And Park Hye-jun with an 8-iron. Very good shot there. Excellent distance control. Just trying to keep everyone cool in the heat. Lee Hyo-ju, Yoon Ina going back in the penultimate tee box for Lee Ga-young to make her way up there. Both Yoo and Yoon picking up birdies at the 16th. Ga-young just with a par 3. Yoon Ina leads this championship by 3. Not going to have much club in the second to this last of the par 4s. Young. Outside chance for a flashy finish. But he needs to knuckle down and roll that one in for par. Really made the most of moving day, you have to say. 8-time tour champion. Roh Seung-hui at 17, downhill slider. Try to get herself to 7 under par. And Jin Hee already on that mark in the clubhouse. Good pace on it, rolls it in. Take a bow, Roh Seung-hui. That's a wonderful 3 at the 17th. It's into red figures for the first time this afternoon. To go one better, Park Hye-jin. Brilliant 8-iron from just inside of 130 meters to set up this birdie chance. This will move her into solo third once again. Anything you can do, I can do too. Park Hye-jin to 8 under. 2 under for her round. And within 4 of Ina as we go up to Park Hyun-kyung at the last. Has been in a wonderful resurgence to see Park Hyun-kyung find her form again. And an almost 2-year winless drought 12 months ago at this championship. She's gone on to pick up 4 victories since. Young going to be first to play into 17 out of this final group. She's lost a couple left today. That one heading in the same direction. Not quite as far offline as Lim Jin Yong's. One much better line. Now back to Park Ji Young for par on 18. Okay, well holed. A bit of a frustrating day for Park. That will pass 72. He started so well. 2 birdies against 2 bogeys. Now Yu Hyo Ju. Just started left of the TV tower. 32 off the upslope. Excellent shot. She's looked a different golfer this backside, Hyo Ju. Park Hyun Kyung for par. It was a bit of a roller coaster round for the current money list leader, Park Hyun Kyung. Could be a 71 when the dust settles. Running inside the top 10 with 18 to play. Ina, once again, just perfect tee shot here. It's a green light pin to attack with just a wedge in her hands. Most important thing, make sure you get it onto that back step. Failed to do that. Didn't carry it far enough, and we've seen a couple of putts from that middle section already today. Pace not easy to judge from that spot. To the home hole, and it should just be a layup now for Kang Chae-yun. Ro Seung-hui on the tee. That 3-wood can look out towards the fat side of the fairway. Need to challenge those left-hand traps. Park, Jun going with driver, so let's start this a little bit further left than Seung-hui's. There is danger of running through the fairway with a driver if you just push it a fraction.
오른쪽 라인만 쓰면 돼.
Tufty lie here. It's not as much of a slope to deal with as Lim Jin Yong, so just got to throw this about 6 feet on, have it release the rest of the way. Very well played. Third coming up for Chae-yun. Looks like the 17th hole's cut all the way in the back of this green. That is very nicely done. So we'll have that left for a low round of the afternoon. She'll be putting for a 67. And of all the contenders coming into this third round, you wouldn't have picked Kang Chae-yun as the one to have the best Saturday. Lost her card at the end of last season, got it back at Q School, only made 5 cuts this year, but she finds herself at the pointy end of the leaderboard with only this lady ahead of her, Yun Ina. Birdie putt coming up now on the 17th from the valley in the middle of this green. That is a little nervy from Ina. Sylvie, it's got the 3-wood here. Fairly cuts off about 70 odd yards from the front edge of the green, so it's far enough back where I don't think she's going to have to worry about taking anything off this. We play slightly downhill towards this 18th green. Up to the green at the last, and coming out of that very deep left-hand trap. Might only be able to see the top portion of the flag, if anything, for Park Bo-kyum. It's her 4th shot. She's still not on the green. Just shows you the one place you can't miss this green is in that bunker short. 7-8 feet deep, really. Bo-kyum just a shade over 5'4". Much has gone the way of Shin Yoo-jin today. 2 under par now in the tournament. Just needed a touch more speed. Hyo-ju. Fifth shot for Jin Young. Must have gone into some real trouble here on the 18th. Great escape back at 17. She's going to have that to drop only 1 at the closing hole. Ina, 1 bogey today on the card, came at the 11th, is now for par. Solidly hole for Ina, preserves the 3-shot cushion. She heads to the final hole of the day. Control of this 11th JejuSamdasoo Masters. For Lee Ga-young, he seemed like this tournament's getting away from her, but still a lot of prize money to play for this week at Blackstone. It's a 1 billion Korean won prize purse with 180 million heading the way of our champion. Park Bo-kyum and Jin Young making a bit of a mess of this par 5. Dear me, and they're both going to have pretty lengthy bogey putts. Moments ago now live with Jin Young. double bogey 7. That one is going to sting. Lim Jin Young.
Okay.
This is what Yoon Ina did on this 18th hole in the opening round. Driver off the tee, clattered into the trees. Go on to make par. She does find the fairway, reaching the green in 2. No trouble at all for her. Park Bo Kyung to avoid a double bogey. That's 2 sevens in this group. That's for Lim Jin Young and now for Park Bo Kyung. It's an ugly round of 78, double finish for the Kyochon Honey Ladies Open champion. So, can Kang Chae-yeon put the shine on what's been a very good day of golf? This for a birdie in a round of 67. Well, she's going to match the low round of the week. What a fabulous day of golf for Kang Chae-yeon. 67 in the final group on Sunday, chasing a KLPGA Tour breakthrough. Well played, Kang Chae-yeon. Well, waited for the green to clear back in the fairway. Park Hyo-jin now, ready to go. Just want to start this maybe left edge of the marquee, the hospitality marquee at the back of the clubhouse, or the grandstands, we can call it that. Okay, do want to go in that short left bunker. Anything out right is fine here. Started it right. Is it slinging back? It's just going to come up short, but that's a good leave. What club does Yoon Ina have in her hands? Looks like a 3-wood. Inclined to agree with this play. The high fairway finding cut. Here's a fairway found. A bit further up the hole. Ro Seung-hui's third. Bounce, scuttled through the green. Jin's third now from 113. Well, went for the green in 2, did Park Hye-jin at 18. Just came up a little short. Now coming up the entire length of the putting surface for her third. Pretty lofted club in her hand, so that indicates that she's trying to fly it onto that back plateau with a bit of spin. I want to take that low running option. Fired it into the bank, and well, just didn't commit to that really. Poor shot from Park. Back down the fairway, final group ready to play their seconds. Ga-young is anyway. Gonna be a layup for Lee. Currently 6th on the money list this season after that victory at Bears Best in Cheongna. Hui. Back edge of the green. Slow putt for Rowe. It's the first third of it, and it just flattens out as it approaches the hole. Threatened. Slightly wayward tee shot for Lee Hyo-ju. Laying it up out of the cabbage. There's a danger of that club face shutting down, turning over, shooting left. Keeps that on the straight and narrow. This is also a birdie putt up on the green for Shin Yoo-jin. Unfortunately, just a bit of a tough day out at Blackstone for Shin. Weekend in the penultimate group, but around a 76. That one's going to sting. And Ina is laying up here. That two-shot lead, can afford to play this 18th conservatively. Dismal effort, has to be said, from the front of the green. A lot shorter birdie look than this one. It's only going to be a par at best.
진짜 안 맞는.
Well, she's going to be in the final group tomorrow afternoon, Park Hye-jun. 2 under par, round 70, matching her efforts from yesterday. Roh Seong-hui, third on the money list coming into the week. Solid par at the last. Rounded 71 today for Seong-hui. Got off to that slow start, really. Long way back here. Hyun-ju, not sure she can get all the way back there with an iron. She's going to try. Through the back of the green. Haven't seen anyone in that back trap all day. One scorecard length of preferred lies in play this week. Doesn't want to make the same mistake she did on 17, Yoon Ina. A similar kind of shot required. You don't carry the full distance with too much spin, you're going to be putting from that lower level of the green. So important to be committed. Make sure you get it all the way past the pin. Stunning. Excellent shot for Yoon Ina. And that putt for a 3-shot cushion going into the final round. Guy Young, last to play. That's not going to stay up, is it? Oh, it is. I'd run and mark it if I were you, Guy Young. That ball takes another roll to the right. It's going to feed all the way back to the middle, but he's okay. Present leads the Rookie of the Year points race, this 19-year-old. 2 top 10 finishes, only 1 missed cut in the rookie season on tour. Really screams of consistency. She's going to take a lot of pride in the way that she's battled back nicely after that difficult front 9. What to do to save power in the last, though, Hyun-jo. But that was just getting away from her touch. Just outside the top 10. Her last appearance on tour before our short break. 11th at the High One Resort Ladies Open. Credit to the brave fans who have battled the heat and the humidity of summertime on the island of Jeju, and there hasn't been too much breeze to offer players or fans respite. It's been quite hot and sticky out there. Come on, Guy Young. Let's try and finish strong. This for birdie. Everyone we've seen has missed that putt low from that angle. Best finish of the year came at the Lotte Open for Yu Hyun-ju. Tied for 4th there. Just a shot out of the playoff, 3-way playoff that saw Lee Ga-young emerge victorious. It's a shame, battled back so nicely on that back 9, but it's going to be a 76 for Yu. Ina for a 3-shot lead going into the final furlong of this championship. She's going to miss that one left as well. The tricky greens to read out here at Blackstone.
안쪽만 사면 될 것 같은데. 거리 신경 쓰고. 실례하겠습니다. 잠시 멈춰주세요.
Ga-young hasn't really been able to get much going today. We'll have this for an even par 72. Okay. Stuck in neutral for most of moving day, Lee Ga-young. Began Sunday as she did Saturday at 6 under par. It's going to be another cut made. Another vital learning week for Yu Hyun-ju. Be disappointed at 76 today. Still, good solid final round, and should consolidate a pole position in that Rookie of the Year points race. It's going to be Yoon Ina. They all have to catch tomorrow afternoon on Jeju Island for the 3rd day in a row. It's a 68, and it's a 2-shot lead with 18 holes to play. It's one of the most exciting and interesting stars in the South Korean women's game. Looks for a 2nd victory on tour. So let's have a look back at your moving day highlights from Blackstone here in Jeju. Starting with the big mover, the big surprise of the day, Kang Chae-yeon getting off to the dream start. A birdie at 1. Followed that one up with another birdie here at 2. Make it a hat trick, courtesy of this excellent approach from 156 meters at the 3rd. While that was happening, Yoon Ina, overnight leader, would open her account for the day at the par 4 2nd. Birdie run would continue at the 4th for Kang Chae-yeon. 4 in a row to start her day. That would move her into a share of the lead with you, Nina. Ina would assume sole possession of the lead after this excellent approach to the par 4 6th. Cooled off with a couple of pars, but then got back amongst the birdies at the par 5 8 with Kang Chae-yeon. That one taking her to 10 under. And then at 7. Ina that close. Another birdie after a great tee shot at the par 3. And then Im Jin-hee getting her back nine off to a solid start with this lengthy one at 10. Kang Chae-yeon, though, would blink with the first drop shot of the afternoon after finding the greenside trap. But would respond brilliantly with a bounce-back birdie at the very next hole. Perfect tee shot, great wedge shot, and a simple stroke. Took Ina 3 under for the day and 1 clear. But then there were problems at 11. Wayward tee shot, a wayward second. Was lucky to not find the penalty area. An awful lie in that thick rough, could only pitch it out sideways towards this side of the green. And she would make a bogey after that putt failed to drop. And at 14, took dead aim with a wedge in the par 5. Nicely converted birdie, moved to 1 clear again. At 16, another pivotal swing hole. Clumsily played chip from Kang Chae-yeon, left her that for par. A second bogey. See her hand Ina a 2-shot cushion, which Ina would turn into a 3-shot lead after this brilliantly holed birdie putt. Par 5 18th, Kang Chae-yeon had one more special shot in what was a super Saturday for the 20-year-old. A 7th birdie of the day, equaling the low round of the week, a 67 that sees her go into the final round, 2 shots back of Ina. Who had a chance to make it a 3-shot lead, but the birdie putt just wouldn't go. Still, it's a 3rd successive round of 68. Ina leads by 2 with 1 day to go here at the JejuSamdasoo Masters. Should be a captivating contest for tomorrow's final round. Certainly hope you can join us. We come back on air, same time, same place. Have a lovely evening, everyone, and we'll see you tomorrow on the KLPGA Tour. Bye-bye for now.